to Detroit and to Youmacon 2016. Please welcome to the stage our Master of Ceremonies, your host, Jon St. John.
Hello! Have fun? I'm playing your video games. That voice I do has brought me fortune and fame. But now some fanboys ask me this all the time.
Would you just say that one line?
I say, hey now, gamers, is that real? Put 500 pounds out. I've got balls of steel. Then I met this geek who seemed pretty cool. Last night we're drinking and acting like fools. But then I found out that the dude is a phony with an unnatural love for My Little Ponies. Now, bronies, are you for real? Oh man, you understand the man that begins a ball of steel. Oh, but then I met this cosplayer all dressed in pink. She smiled at me and she gave me a wink. She wanted to hug me and hold me, I think, but it was day 3 and damn did she stink. Hey, cosplayer, here's the deal. Let's see if I breathe, won't you please keep away from my balls of steel. I got a pair of balls, shiny and clean. They are the sweetest balls that you ever seen. I reached down and take them out of the cake so I can wave my balls in front of your face. Hey, cosplayers. Hey, bronies. These ain't no phonies. They're the real deal. I got balls of steel. Thank you. The balls of steel song pretty much sums up what I'm all about, doesn't it? By the way, that reminds me of a joke. You know why snakes don't have balls, right? Most of them don't know how to dance. Well, welcome to Detroit and Youmacon 2016. This is the 12th year of Youmacon. And while we're all excited to be here for the 12th year, we've got a lot of great stuff to do during the open ceremonies. We're going to have some fun playing a game that I like to call You Catch It, You Win It. Come on up, Echo. Here we go. Shoe off. Over there. Congratulations. If your t-shirt doesn't fit you, trade it to somebody. We'll try to turn the house lights up a little for the next one. We're going to do this a couple more times. We've got some great prizes to give away. And, you know, while we're all going to be having a great time, a lot of fun here this weekend, there is one sad topic that we need to just get out of the way. We'll address it right now. And it is, of course, the list of those who couldn't be with us this year.
Aww.
Folks like Jello Apocalypse, who we're missing. And, of course, the lovely voice actress Christina V. Even one of our most popular guests, Vic Mignogna. And the fabulous Tara Platt. Unfortunately, wait a minute. In memoriam? Dude, they're not dead! No, stop, take it off. Get it off. Wow, I'm really sorry about that. These guests are not dead. They just had later flights and couldn't be here for opening ceremonies. Actually, that was a terrible mistake on my part. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Vic Mignogna is not dead. Well, let's talk about the guests who couldn't be here, because I want you to know that they're here, and you're going to see their schedules on the screens. So if you have a favorite guest you want to see, like Jello Apocalypse. Jello is the guy who accidentally became popular after creating that series of mock how-to guides for websites called Welcome To. Are you familiar with those? Where all the advice is wrong, and he hopes nobody follows it. Now, I would have advised Jello to be here for opening ceremonies, but I figured he probably wouldn't follow my advice either. Also, Christina V, the lovely voice actress. She couldn't be here, but since getting her first large anime roles in 2007, Christina has voiced over 100 characters now in both animation and video games. She was was recently, by the way, announced as the new voice of Sailor Mars in her favorite show, Sailor Moon. Also, she's currently casting and directing Skullgirls. You gotta see Christina this weekend and meet with her, go to her panels. Vic Mignogna couldn't be here for opening ceremonies. His schedule didn't allow it. He's one of the busiest actors in our industry. Vic, as you know, has been acting for stage and screen since he was 8 years old. So what, like 40 years? Sorry. Please don't tell him I said that. Known for his roles as Edward Elric in Full Metal Alchemist, Zero in Vampire Knight, and many others. And of course, Captain Kirk in Star Trek Continues. Vic will be here. Tara Platt, another wonderful voice actor, who is also an author, producer, and businesswoman. She's performed internationally in film, TV, animation, and theater. You've seen her in TV shows like Revenge, Parenthood, Castle, and The Gilmore Girls. And on the big screen, she's been in the film The Call, A Girl, a Guy, and a Space Helmet, Time and Tide, and I'm Through with White Girls. Be sure to say hi to Tara Platt this weekend and attend her panels if you can. Yuri Lowenthal could not be here for opening ceremonies. Yuri is, you probably know, the writer, actor, producer who's had recurring roles in several shows, including Gilmore Girls and Terminator, the Sarah Connor Chronicles, as well as lead roles in video games like Dragon Age, Prince of Persia, and Fallout. He's best known for it. Well, it was a lovely picture. Best known for his acting work in roles like Superman, Legion of Heroes. So be sure to see Yuri this weekend. We have I Am Dynamite, that's a band. Christopher Martin and Chris Phillips, they're the Michigan high school friends who were raised on the Seattle sound and 80s pop. Anything with a beat that makes them move is an influence on their style. And they're going to have a Q&A and a concert, both happening tomorrow. So be sure to check the schedules and check the side screens. Todd Habercorn, one of my best friends, could not be here today for opening ceremonies because Todd has a busy film schedule. But he's the guy who's been on stage, set, and behind the microphone for many years. You know Todd is a screen actor, voice actor, producer, writer, and director, and who is also Mr. Spock on Star Trek Continues. And he and Vic Mignogna are like this, aren't they? No? Okay. Well, we have more announcements, more fun, but first let's play another round of You Catch It, You Win It. Want some t-shirts? Go ahead. You Catch It, You Win It. We'll play that in we have a lot of Youmacon branded stuff that we'll be giving away. Now folks, in addition to the famous people who couldn't be here for opening ceremonies, one of the not at all famous people we want to acknowledge is one of Youmacon's producers, Brad Pace, the head of registration. Let's hear it for Brad. Brad is not coming up on stage because he is at this very moment at registration, raking in money and pulling out what's left of his hair. Bald? That wasn't very nice. There are other producers who could be here, so what do you say we bring them up? Let's meet the people who make Youmacon happen. Please welcome to the stage the guy who brings the guests here to meet you in Detroit. He's a producer, the head of guests, and he's a brony. Wow, of all people you expect to show up, Morgan Collin could not be here for opening ceremonies. Wow. Okay, so let's go on to the next, shall we? Another of our producers that you'll want to thank this weekend, personally, is our head of live events. That's the big shows that you enjoy this weekend. All thanks to Scott Shelton. Come on, Scott! Wow. Scott also not here. Wow. But let me tell you something I learned about Scott. He is actually a real doctor as well. That's right, he's Dr. Scott. Yeah! Well, he's also a cosplayer, so I was going to ask Scott when he came up, so what was your first cosplay? Gynecologist? Oh, look at this! So Scott, were you in fact, since you do cosplay, you really are a doctor.
Yeah.
Did you cosplay as a gynecologist the first time? No? You knew I'd ask.
Yeah, I know so.
I'm so glad you were able to show up. Anything special you want to tell the folks attending this year?
Well, special this year, the main cafe is going 2 days. Friday, 2 days. So check us Jon St and Saturday. I'm sure that the maids would come up and tell you about it, but that's definitely one of our new things this year.
Very good. We appreciate that. Thank you, Scott. Let's hear it for Scott Shelton, everybody. Now this year, Youmacon will feature some great live events, including some new events and past favorites that you're going to want to be a part of, including the Maid Cafe. Let's have some maids come up on the stage, shall we? Now the cafe style setting is at 42 degrees, is that right? Here, this one's more suited to your height. And there you're served in style by our very own maids. While you dine on pastries and enjoy drinks, you get to mingle with the guests and make small talk. Is that right? Is that how it works?
Could my maids come up front of the stage for me here?
Come on, maids! Oh, here they go. Oh, yeah. Here's our maids from the Maid Cafe. So you can meet the maids and you can meet us guests with some small talk and tea, and be sure to ask me some uncomfortably personal questions, won't you? Because I like those personal questions. The Maid Cafe. Now, 42 Degrees Restaurant is not too hard to find. You go out to the registration area, the hotel registration, and you turn left and look for the blue sign that says 42 degrees, and that's where it is. Now, there is an additional ticket price of $10 for this, but well worth it because you get to meet all these lovely maids from the Maid Cafe. Look how many we have this year. Look at this. Hard to pick a favorite. Have you picked a favorite?
I know my favorite.
So it's only $10 for a ticket to the Maid Cafe, so get your ticket, come meet the guests, come meet the maids, and thank you, maids, for coming on stage. It was very nice of you. Let's hear it for the maids.
We have a little thing we'd like to show you guys.
Ooh, what do you got?
Gamari Mashoka.
Let me get out of the way. Stage left. Or is that stage right? What do I know about stage direction? I'm a voice actor. Now we have got a lot of concerts scheduled for you this weekend, some fun stuff. Right here in this very room, the main ballroom, tonight from 7 to 10 o'clock, catch a triple show featuring Illuminaire. Do you know what Illuminaire is yet? We're going to tell you all about them in a minute. You're going to be excited. Also, Kieran Strange has come back this week. We're bringing live musical entertainment with those great concerts and new cosplay aerialists Illuminaire. So you see this rig over on the side stage here? That's what Illuminaire uses. They are aerial acrobats in cosplay. Pretty cool, huh? Also, we have the charity ball. Now that's going to be over at Noble Hall in Ballroom B. That's tonight from 8 till 11 o'clock. And you're all cordially invited to this grand evening of music and dancing. So what you do is you dress up in your classiest attire or your formal cosplay creation. And then you ballroom dance for Detroit's Cornerstone Schools. It's a very nice charity function. And you're encouraged to wear masks and make it the most regal Youmacon ever. We have a cool panel called King of the Con. That's going to be in Ballroom A tonight at 8 o'clock. It's an 18-plus panel. For those of you who aren't familiar with the 18-plus panels, I think taking photos might be all right, but no video, no recordings whatsoever in the 18-plus panels. And please be 18 or older because the language is likely to not be suitable for those under 18. Some of Youmacon's favorite guests return: David Eddings, Lisa Ortiz, Ian Sinclair, and I, in an uncensored and sure to be hilarious fight to the finish as we determine who will wear the crown and be declared King of the Con. I used to have that crown, but Tom Whalen stole it from me years ago. Audience members, by the way, are participating to participate in the actual determination of who the winner will be. And there's a good possibility that the panelists will be intoxicated. So, don't you think you should be too? Yeah. Now, there are words that we don't like to use anymore. Amongst them, I don't know, Republican, rapey, and what was it? Oh, rave. We don't use that term anymore. We have dances. And we've got some awesome DJs who are going to, well, I don't need to tell you about the DJs. I think I should have MC Yoda tell you about the DJs. MC Yoda, everybody! That was great.
Okay, Youmacon, I'm going to need you guys to give me about 30 seconds of your energy. I need everybody to put your hands up in the air right now. Everybody put your hands up in the air. I got 30 seconds to communicate to you the kind of energy, the kind of positive spirit that we bring each and every year for the Youmacon dances. Keep those hands up. And now I need you guys to give me all of your voices all at once. Everybody say yeah! Some amazing performers coming in. Prophet X, Mesmerist, and of course Dragon Boy are going to be performing tonight right here inside of this ballroom. And tomorrow we're going to have a crazier lineup than everything. Returning DJs coming in from all over. We got Dual Guy Garin that is going to come in and finish up our show. We got a VGJ by the name of Daigara that is going to come in and just destroy things. It's going to be amazing. So Youmacon, one more time with all your energy, everybody say yeah! Sorry. The dances tonight!
MC Yoda! I love that guy. He's a blast. Also, another event that we have lined up for you at Cobo Hall Ballroom B, that's going to be tomorrow from 4 to 6, is Cosplay Shoki. You know what that is? Basically, it's Japanese chess, only the chess pieces are people. So if you're playing, you're directing people, and do you get to jump or knock over or kill it? There's no kill. Sure, there can be blood and injury. So, Cosplay Shoki, that is 4 to 6 tomorrow in Ballroom B at Cobo Hall. What else do we have lined up for you? The main event for you cosplayers is, of course, the cosplay contest and the masquerade ball. For you cosplayers, you're going to want to register early, trust me, and be sure to make your appointment for the pre-judging if you want to be included. If you've really worked hard on your cosplay, you know how important this is. Now, the masquerade is Saturday night, 7 o'clock, right here on this stage. Come see all the contestants show off their costumes and present their character skits as well before the final judging is done. So, the St main ballroom right here, as I said, Saturday from 7 to 10. It's open to everybody. The contestant information that you need to know is that the registration is St 4th floor lobby. The pre-judging is by appointment only, so make your appointment. And the final results and everything will be announced during the main event. We also have a panel that's called Unfiltered. This one is going to be fun too. Again, another 18+ panel. Gee, I wonder why. Maybe it has something to do with the guests who are part of it. But Midwest Media Expo is here this year, and they sponsored this one called Unfiltered. I hope you'll join me. I'm going to host the Unfiltered panel with our special guests, Chris Rager, J. Michael Tatum, Kyle A. Bear, Todd Habercorn. They're going to be there, and it's a candid and uncensored panel where no topic is off limits. Really? Okay, music maestro. Sunday from 1 to 2:30. Listen to that theme music, number 12. Yes, the old school arcade game you loved so much growing up. Only now it's for real. And you can experience Donkey Kong live! And that's a live Donkey Kong game. Hey, don't push me around. Don't you point your finger at me. Who the hell do you think you are? Well, I'm Duke Nukem. I'm gonna kick his ass. What do you think? I know you can't see, let me help you out. Here, put your head back on for God's sake. There, I actually took off his head and sat down his neck. And I feel better for it. Live action Donkey Kong, you have to check that out, it's going to be a lot of fun. More of the events and panels we have are all in your schedule, so check your schedule for panels and locations so you won't miss a thing this weekend. Oh, speaking of not missing a thing, come on up, Echo. It's time to play once again. You catch it! You win it! Do we have any more? Do we have any more? Let's throw out a couple more real quick. Oh, a honey! Oh, 27, you're going to want to make a note of this. It's the Sci-Fi Photo Guide. Now this new feature, I think you're really going to like because what they do is they have particular backgrounds for your cosplay, for your favorite video game, your favorite TV show. If you're a Who fan, any Doctor Who fans? They have the TARDIS all set up there. They've got really cool backdrops. You can even be in the photo with your favorite guest or with a celebrity who's not even here. It's really cool. And here's the best thing about when you get a Sci-Fi Photo Guide picture, that is also a guarantee that you get in the autograph line, no matter how long the line is, with the guest that you were photographed with. So, get your Sci-Fi Photo Guide picture. They're 20 bucks. You can get your print autograph, like I said, at no additional charge. You just bring it to the next autograph session where your favorite guest is, and it guarantees your place in line. Cosplay photo shoots, too, for your group. They start at $40. So get your professional cosplay photo on the set of your favorite video game, anime, or TV show. There are literally hundreds of backgrounds to choose from, and they look really cool. Sci-Fi Photo Guide, be sure to check them out. Now, Midwest Media Expo is here this year, being represented by somebody special. They have a booth over in the vendor room at Cobo Hall, and we want you to stop by their booth and say hi to Kauai Besu. Y'all know Kauai Besu? And check out what they're bringing to Midwest Media Expo for 2017. In fact, to tell us all about it, my daughter, Kauai Besu. Now, you have the privilege of being the very first to announce guests that have signed their contracts and will be at Midwest Media Expo. I don't know who they are yet. I want to know. Tell me what you got.
So, I'm looking at...
Your microphone's not working!
Uh-oh, can we have this mic on?
Hello, testing. Hello. Alright, so you might recognize me from the back of your programs. I am the Widowmaker. So we have, let's see, it's happening April 28th to the 39th. 39th?
39th?
That's a long convention. That's a typo.
I should be tired at the end of that one.
So it's going to start around the 28th. There we go.
Ah, the 28th.
So it's going to be the 28th to the 30th in April at the Edward Hotel in Dearborn. It focuses more on the Western media, a lot of really cool guests, a lot of content, pop culture, sci-fi, everything. We have a lot of cosplay programming, which is super fun, and a lot of guests presenting construction tips, how-to panels, tutorials, lots of future cosplayers. Hello. And let's see, we also have an on-site cosplay fabrication challenge.
Oh, so you're learning to fabricate and...
I like the challenges.
That's cool.
And yes, I think. Also, we are happy to announce some of our guests.
Ooh, do tell. Who are the guests that are lined up for it?
We are having Billy West back again. So, and he is super fun. Voice of Bride, Futurama, and like the Professor, and Zoidberg, and...
He's the Red and the Honey Nut Cheerios beat.
So, be sure to be there. It's super fun. We have Rob Paulson.
Of Pinky and the Brain.
Of Pinky and the Brain.
Oh my God.
And Maurice Lamarche.
Maurice Lamarche, we have Pinky and the Brain. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, well, thank you so much. Any family resemblance? No. She really is my offspring, I swear. She really is. Thank you, Kauai Besu. Let's hear for Kauai Besu, ladies and gentlemen. Please go over to Cobo Hall and meet her at the Midwest Media Expo table and take pictures with her because that's what she loves to do. We also have a charity auction this weekend, by the way. That'll be in the vendor room at Cobo Hall as well. While you're in the vendor hall, stop by and check out the silent charity auction. It's running all weekend long. You can chat with the merch staff, place your bids. Like I said, it's all for charity, so you can feel good about spending more money than you should have. So please, be sure to come out for that. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's our pleasure to introduce to you this year's Youmacon special guests. Music, maestro. Yeah. We just thought that the fanfare music would make them feel even more special. What? They're not that special? Oh, too much? No, I'm kidding, of course. Our first guest I want to introduce you to, he's a true triple threat. That is, if you count playing video games, live streaming video games, and animating stuff about video games as a triple threat. Please help me welcome to the stage, Tom Fox, ladies and gentlemen. Tom Fox! Nice to see you, Tom. So glad you can make it. So, now you have a Q&A panel tomorrow at 6. And your life's work seems to revolve around video games. So, let me ask you a Pokemon question, may I?
Sure.
Why did Ash get arrested? Because while you were in the bathroom, he took a Pikachu.
Do you like this, Neil?
I'm so sorry about that. Tom, tell us a little bit about like your Q&A panel Saturday at 6.
Well, Saturday at 6, my Q&A panel is going to be about sort of like getting into the YouTube game or the Twitch game, or if you have any questions about source filmmaker animation, come on by and ask me about that.
We will. Tom Fox, everybody. Tom Fox! Oh, that way. Our next guest you know from Space Dandy. This guy's a voice actor, an Oreo enthusiast, an ADR director with Funimation Entertainment, and we know him best as a longtime friend of Youmacon. Please welcome Joel McDonald! Joel, good to see you again. It's been forever. When was the last time I saw you?
Last night.
Oh, that's right. I have this short-term memory problem.
Really?
Yeah, and in addition, did I mention I have a short-term memory problem? Now, Joel, some of you may or may not know this, speaks Japanese. Just somewhat? Oh, then I have a challenge. I have a challenge for you.
Okay.
Can you do good voice like, say, come get some?
I can.
Just any English.
Come get some.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Okay, so can you translate Duke Nukem lines to Japanese?
I will try.
I would love to hear this. Say, I've got balls of steel.
俺の睾丸は鋼鉄製だぞ。
I'm going to make it a little harder for you now, okay? Your face, your ass, what's the difference?
Okay.
Make it harder. You want another one?
Give me another one.
Okay, this is easy. Hail to the king, baby.
ガキ、王様が重んじて。
Now, if you would, you've got a panel today for this called Voice Actor Audition.
I do. It's gonna be awesome.
What will attendees learn at that panel?
We're gonna spend about half an hour going through how to break down audition sides, how to get into the industry, how to not screw yourself out of a role, and then we're gonna spend the whole rest of the time, at least an hour, for everyone to come up and actually audition for me.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I will judge you harshly.
Really? Oh, now you get to see what it feels like to be us. You know what rejection is like? Joel will teach you. Joel McDonald, everybody! Joel McDonald! Check it out. His voice actor audition is 4 o'clock today. Also, we have 91.8 The Fan, who entertains their anime fans with contemporary style radio, showcasing hot tunes from Japan, Korea, and China. And they will actually be broadcasting live from Rensen all weekend long. Let's welcome to the stage Jackie from 91.8 The Fan! Now, you'll actually be live on the air this weekend, right? So I have 2 questions for you. One, will attendees get a chance to get on the mic alongside of you and do a shout out?
Yeah, no, they can totally do that. Come up to us and, say hi and make sure not to be too profane.
And the other question is, do you take requests?
Yes, anytime you guys want to request, we'll play it for you, but you have to dance to it.
Okay, so request like Bohemian Rhapsody. Should we play that one? Do you have a Japanese language Bohemian Rhapsody?
I have Japanese Disney songs.
Oh, I kind of like that. Like Little Mermaid.
Yeah, or my favorite one is actually Tarzan.
Okay.
Those are great to hear in Japanese.
Alright, so check them out. Broadcasting live from Rensen all weekend. 91.8 The Fan! Thanks for coming. We also have an indie author who's self-published and can probably tell you a lot about how to do that. The indie author who's hosting a panel on writing and self-publishing this weekend is Writer Long! Come on up, Writer! Okay, so you're also involved with a voice actor named Kyle Adair.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
We went to high school together. It took him 30 years. He finally asked me out.
Oh, so you're dating?
We're getting married.
Oh my God! Now, you also have a panel this afternoon before that's called Geek Talk.
Yes.
So what's that going to be like? What's Geek Talk?
We talk about all the geek news, and I am a geek in training, as he puts it. It's working. It's good.
Geek and training. So that's today at 4.
Yeah.
So we hope you'll all join Right or Wrong for that panel. Let's hear from Right or Wrong, ladies and gentlemen. Up next are the 7-time Harvey Award-nominated husband and wife action faction that are responsible for the critically acclaimed series The Uniques, Rainbow in the Dark, and the complete guide to self-publishing comics. Please welcome to the stage Comfort and Adam! I'm guessing that you're Comfort and you're Adam.
Everybody assumes that.
We do. Does that make asses out of us all?
No.
Okay, now I understand you have a two-part panel series that you're doing this weekend. Do these, by any chance, have anything to do like character creation? Is that what we're talking about here?
A little bit, yeah. Kind of everything about.
Please tell us more.
Yes.
So we are doing two panels. We're doing one today at 3:30. It's called Let's Make a Hero, and tomorrow
At 12:30, let's make a villain. We're going to be talking about the ins and outs of how to make amazing heroes and horrible villains. But the real highlight here is we and the audience are going to be making new characters together.
and we're going to be drawing them live.
Drawing live on stage. So come and be part of the entire character creation
Right.
process.
With two people who know about good and evil.
And for anybody who has a ninja on their back,
Hands. Who's a ninja out there this weekend? Boom.
We
Through your bags, yo, Team Ninja.
Thank you so much. Be sure to attend their panels, learn how to be good, learn how to be evil, and watch how to draw. Up next is a guest who's a freelance cartoonist and illustrator. He's best known for his 1,700 plus comic strips posted on InterroBangStudios.com. Please welcome Kevin Volk right here. Right, Kevin, what's that?
Never can see me.
Oh, Kevin couldn't be here. Oh, I'm so sorry that we're missing out on Kevin. But, things happen. Our next guest, by the way, began his career in video games as an executive, where he played a key role in launching numerous titles. But you all know him better as the star of the Borderlands games. Woo! Which, by the way, was also his college nickname. Let's hear it for the multi-talented musical cue, David Eddings! David is free to juggle through his entire interview. So, no, you have to juggle through the entire thing to prove how talented you are. Look at this, look at this. So, David, you really do have your hands full this weekend, obviously. And you have this one panel that's called Story Time. What is Story Time all about?
Story time is basically me just mic's not working. Okay, you know what? So you can't juggle with the mic in front of you.
I know.
Here, let's see if we can do it.
Nah, it doesn't work. It doesn't work at all.
So anyway,
Story time. What is story time?
Oh, thank you very much. Story time is basically us just gathering around a little campfire. They don't like to do that in the hotels, but you know, whatever. It's like a $250 fire. I'm like, I got that covered.
Yeah, fire.
So anyway, we gather around, we roast marshmallows and weenies, and we just talk about really cool stuff. Actually, it's me talking about really cool stuff, and everybody else gets to listen. But story time is just various things that have happened in my life. I grew up in the green room, going to conventions since I was 6 years old. My father would host conventions, and so it's always been a fun thing for me. This is what I grew up doing. I'm 45 years old. I'm still that 6-year-old kid.
That's why I wanted you to have to juggle through all of this to prove that you've done this for so long you can do it with your eyes closed. Close your eyes.
No, you can't do it with your eyes closed.
Yeah! Good job with his eyes closed.
No, wait, okay, let's do it again.
Oh, I see your point.
Now, by the way, I have something to say. I brought something for a special somebody. Very much. I love this.
I swear, if it takes D batteries, I'm going to be really upset.
So I brought with me a copy of the 20th anniversary Duke Nukem 3 World Tour, and I wanted to give it to somebody, a big, lovable teddy bear, a good friend of mine, somebody who, a voice actor, somebody who's spent a lot of time in my house, talking late at night, just Jon, whatnot, and Jon St. I'd like to give this to Chris Rager. Chris Rager.
David Eddings, ladies and gentlemen, David Eddings. Yeah, he knows that I get copies of the game for free. Thanks for jerking me off, David. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, we have an actual anthropologist. You go, what? He received his master's degree in sociocultural anthropology, you say it, in 2011, and I haven't even announced him yet. He's focused most of his time on anime convention participation.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Including stereotyping, spinning habits, cosplaying,
memorize content for 25 different panels and be able to recall it on command. You can at least remember me.
Okay, so
No, never mind. I actually have images on my Facebook group of this dude getting porked back in February.
That's true.
And he paid for it too.
I'm not proud of
Thanks, John.
Okay, but listen. I'm guessing that your panels this weekend, they're not going to be boring college-style lectures.
Hell no.
What kind of fun are we going to have in your
You get to
panels?
see me drink a lot of caffeine and do the equivalent of throwing a fire hose at you. But let's see, today, I'm good, I can cheat too. So today, possibly for the last time ever, because I've been giving this panel for 2 years, I am doing a panel at 4:30 called Shuten Doji versus State Shinto that is a deconstruction of history and folklore and Kill la Kill. I may never do this panel again. I've done it in every convention I've ever been at, which is at this point is up in the 200s. And this may be my last time doing it. Do you guys like Hayao Miyazaki? Right answer. Tonight I'm actually at 9 o'clock, I'm doing a panel called Hayao Miyazaki, A Storyteller's Journey, where I'm going to look at his films and his philosophies. Tomorrow I'm doing a panel at 12:30 called The First Anime. It's exactly what it sounds like, with a lot of weird clips and a little animation of Mickey Mouse bombing Japan. And not joking about that one either.
Okay, one more.
And tomorrow night at 5 o'clock I'm doing a panel called Yokai Girls Gone Wild, which is all about female monsters.
Female monsters?
There's tons of them.
That makes me hot.
Not for news. One of them will freeze you solid with a kiss.
Not hot anymore.
Just let it go.
Charles Dunbar, everybody, let's give it up for Charles. Go to his panels, enjoy yourself. I appreciate you coming out, Charles. Our next guest is the author and artist behind the best-selling manga series Ever Right American Artist, Mega Tokyo! The founder is Artist Alley Table, where he's creating art on site right in front of your eyes. He is Fred Gallagher! Now, Fred, Thomas Knapp is going to be joining you for panels, I understand, to discuss your particular methods of taking ideas and figuring out how to use them to actually create stuff.
That's right.
So, is that what you call chaos and catharsis?
Yes, chaos and catharsis.
And what is that panel all about exactly?
Well, it's about the, and we always ask, the question I think creative people get asked more than anything is, where do you come up with your ideas? So, decided, okay, fine, we'll have a panel, we'll talk about where we come up with ideas. And typically, the sources can be very chaotic and very cathartic. And we're going to start to talk about the horror of creating, I guess is what it comes down to. So, if anybody would like to come to that, have any questions to discuss with that, that's what we're going to do. Now, it doesn't mean that the stuff you create is any good, mind you, but, the process, we can talk about it, and maybe we can make people feel better that the process that you are doing in your attempts to create are actually just as good as anyone else's, because trust me, they're not. The process is not beautiful.
Fred Gallagher, everybody. Come on, join us. This educating forum. Up next, a guy who's been working in the anime and video game industry for over a decade now. He's the voice actor from Space Dandy and One Piece. I feel like I haven't seen him in, I don't know, days. Maybe 3 weeks ago at David Eddings' house for a party. Give it up for Ian Sinclair, everybody! Ian Sinclair! I'm so glad you're here. It's always fun to hang out with you.
It's going to be a blast.
And now, you have this panel tonight at 7 that's called Meet Ian Sinclair.
Yeah.
Now, we've actually just met you, so why should we even bother attending the panel?
If you like a weird ADD ramble for about an hour about anime and stuff, then it's that fun.
So that's our reason right there.
Plus, I get to talk about this, and especially because I'm the first one up here who would be involved in this. Ah, suck it! Who here likes Dragon Ball Z? It was announced about 54 minutes ago that we are dubbing Dragon Ball Super.
Oh! Wow, people could be making some money now.
Oh my god, I am freaked out. Like, I've been a fan of that since I was a child. Now I can say I'm in the show. Oh my god, like an hour ago we announced it. We got a bunch of DBZ Super people here. Come talk to us about it. It's gonna be amazing. I can't tell you how. It's gonna be super. We have the same general cast. I don't know all of the casting. I know I'm Luis.
Yay! Surprise that roll. Yay! Ian Sinclair, everybody give it up for Ian Sinclair! Rock, brother. So glad to see you out. Always fun to see fun people. Now, I want you to behold the astounding master of whining about comic books for almost a decade. From the YouTube series Atop the Fourth Wall, please welcome your favorite dork sitting on a futon and a fedora, reviewing terrible comics, the one, the only, Lincoln!
mics like for the last 20 minutes. Also, hi everybody.
Hi, Linkara. You've got a panel called The Top of the Fourth Wall.
I am talking about live.
Live, and I get the feeling that you're going to be tearing some comic a new one.
I may.
You're going to tell us anything about it?
Yes, I can tell you. I can tell you that it is a comic.
And who's the next target of your sarcastic attacks? That's what I want to know.
It is
that a secret?
that was written once.
You don't give that up in advance.
Of course not. You
No
gotta come to the
spoilers.
show and find out.
No spoilers from Linkara. So you've got autographs tonight, by the way, from 8 to 9:30.
I do.
And tomorrow at 1 o'clock. You have a Top of the Fourth Wall live. That's
10:30 a.m. tomorrow
morning.
As well as a Q&A at noon on Sunday.
12:30 on Sunday. 12:30 on Sunday.
At some time, I don't know. I think on the screen actually it showed different times than what you just said.
Oh, okay. My screen said something else.
How dare you, sir?
Well, hey, I'm allowed to screw up.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm a screw up.
I'm sure you're used to it.
Okay. Linkara, everybody.
Otherwise, the last thing I'm going to be, otherwise, the majority of my time I'm going to be spending at my booth selling copies of The Top of the Fourth Wall of the movie, the DVD. So come and see me, ask questions, buy things.
Linkara! Thank you so much. Our next guest is a quirky and powerful young artist blending pop sensibilities, dynamic guitars, and high-energy live rock shows into his own brand of geeky British pop punk. Along with special guest guitarist Dave Kitzberg, please welcome Kieran Strange! Come on, Kieran! So good to see you. Hi, Dave. Good to see you too. Now, Kieran, you've got a lot of things going on this weekend. You've got the concerts that I'm going to let you talk about. You're going to tell people about that. But now, while you're so young and you have this pop sensibility, and I'm so old, I have this feeling that you and I have very little in common musically. Do you think we share any common musical interests?
Are you an AC/DC fan?
Somewhat.
Favorite Bowie?
Love Bowie.
Alright, Beatles?
Who doesn't love the Beatles? Y'all love the Beatles too, don't you? Everybody loves the Beatles. Oh, okay, so we have that in common. We have the Beatles in common. You know, someday, if we get a chance to, I'd love to sing with you. That would be fun. Because I sing too sometimes.
He has a guitar.
Are you willing?
Do you want to do a Beatles song?
Can we do a Beatles song real quick? Do a condensed version? How about
Because I'm British, so I have to.
you know that one? In D? It's in E?
Is it in?
Okay, let's hear how it goes. Do we have guitar? I know this one.
Yeah.
You know the first one, I do the second one?
Yeah, let's do that. Right. I once had a girl, or should I say, she once had me.
She showed me her room. Isn't it good? No,
She asked me to stay, and she told me to sit everywhere. So I looked around and I noticed there wasn't a chair. There's a chair. And when I awoke, I was alone, whispered alone. So I lit a fire, isn't it good? Norwegian wood.
play us that, Dave. So here you've got a couple of shows. I want you to promote them real quick. When are you performing live?
Awesome. I'm performing tonight with Steve Power Giraffe, who I've heard are pretty cool. And we're actually, I don't know if you remember, but last year I shot a video, and I've been kind of on hiatus this year, but the video is debuting tonight at our gig at 7 o'clock.
Oh, absolutely.
So if you want to see the music video, it's a big music video promoting cosplay culture. Come check out our show. We also have a new song we're promoting, which is sort of based on a superhero versus superhero movie that happened recently. If you know anything about me, you might know which one, so come check that out. And then we have the Naughty Corner tomorrow, which is a brand new panel. When I'm on the stage, I have to be kind of PG, otherwise the con yells at me. So they gave me the Naughty Corner to just wander into and be rude. So if you guys are ever into
There's one I'm going to ask you about on Sunday. The LGBTQ panel. So you're going to have barbecue and talk about...
And talk about gay things and trans things and poly things.
Right.
Sadly, there won't be barbecue.
So it's not BBQ. Oh, it's BTQ.
Well, there will be alphabet soup. So
Alphabet soup? That reminds me of a joke.
Go for it.
You know, I know a lot of people who can burp the alphabet.
Can you?
Well, no, but I shit the alphabet once, but I just had soup.
You can tell you're a dad. It's not
Kieran
bad.
Strange, everybody, give it up for Kieran Strange. Up next, our next guest is a veteran of the anime industry who's worked as an ADR director, an actor, a voice actor, a scriptwriter, a sound engineer, a mixer, and a producer. He's a freaking jack of all trades, best known as the voice of the Venture Brothers and Mobile Suit Gundam Youmacon. Give it up for Mike St. Mike, how are you? It's been forever. So tell us a little bit about your panel tonight at 6. You've got one called Live Dubbing. What exactly are you going to talk about in Live Dubbing?
Well, we're gonna actually dub something. Alive! Halloween was like so yesterday. We're doing a film that has been a huge hit in theatrical release that is getting a lot of critical acclaim called Miss Hokusai. You know that old painting of a tsunami wave?
Yeah.
That guy. It's like an animated biopic about that guy from his daughter's perspective. It's really, really cool, and we're gonna dub it. So if you want to be in an anime, you can like come up and...
Oh, a chance for them to actually...
Yeah, bring it in Pro Tools.
That's cool. That's very cool.
Yeah, sure.
All right, Mike St. Nicholas, check your schedule so you don't miss out on any of his panels this weekend.
Oh, one more thing. Unless Facebook is lying to me, and if it is, then it's still a funny prank. It's the next guy's birthday, so she's also saying happy birthday to Chris Caseman, because he's a really nice guy.
We'll do that. We'll sing, won't we?
Yeah.
We will.
It's really good.
Thank you so much, Mike. Let's hear it for Mike St. Nicholas!
You're going after the Beatles.
Well, what are you going to do? Okay, so a veteran voice actor, a fan favorite, best known as Mr. Popo in Dragon Ball Z. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Caseman! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Chris. Happy birthday to you. Now, don't tell us it's not your birthday. It is. It's actually his birthday. My birthday. Thanks, guys. That was amazing. I've never been serenaded by that many people before. That was awesome. Now, you've got a panel called Sound Off. That one's going to be Sunday at 1:30, where you take the mic and ask the questions of the attendees instead of them asking the questions of you. So, what kind of things do you expect to embarrass them with?
Well, what I do is I begin slowly, and eventually they offer it up. So that's
Right.
that's the idea. We're all going to become really close friends in about 60 minutes. It's going to be pretty fun.
It is not an 18+ panel.
No, it's not. But we skim the surface. We're ride the line. We ride the line.
So you don't drop any F-bombs, but it is rather suggestive.
They're implied.
Okay, now you've got autographs tonight at 7 o'clock and tomorrow at 3 o'clock. You want an autograph from Chris, you have to see him then. And don't miss Sound Off, Sunday at 1:30, his panel. Let's hear it for the birthday boy, Chris Caseman, everybody. Our next guest is a voice actor, single father, and savior of worlds. In the future, he hopes to bring more excitement and more explosions to more characters and opportunities. He's truly, believe me, a force to be reckoned with. You know him for his roles in Dragon Ball Z and Borderlands 2. Let's welcome to the stage, Chris Rieger! You are the man! You are the man! Now, you've got this panel that you're doing with David Eddings this weekend that's called Explosions. I think Joel McDonald's in that too, right?
Sure, why not?
Okay, are we talking dialogue here or bodily functions?
That's really up to the participants in the panel itself.
And mic position.
And yes, I can try to position this mic so it doesn't explode. But no, it's a panel about Borderlands, and then Borderlands, if it doesn't blow up, we don't have time for it. And to, come and enjoy and discuss explosions with Tor!
I'm a little frightened. Will you have actual pyrotechnics?
No, it's just me screaming at you most of the time. I just get up in your face and just, explosions! And then that's the whole panel.
I may come to it anyway.
Right? Excellent.
Chris Rieger, everybody, let's hear it for Chris Rieger! Thank you. And you can't call him Ranger or Rage. Nickname, All the Rage. Up next we have get this, a circus performance troupe that hails from Toronto, Canada. This is their very first year at Youmacon, and we're excited to have them here. So make a lot of noise. You're going to love these people. The cosplay aerialists, Illuminaire Entertainment. Come on! Oh, I'm sorry. They couldn't be. You see this big rig over here? That's something they're going to be using. Apparently, somebody was injured earlier, and they couldn't make it. Was that right? An injury? No. Oh no, they're still at lunch. sorry, Luminaire could not be here. But you're going to want to check them out. They have a show Saturday night where they'll be using that, and that is not a sex device. That's actually for their show. Okay, the next special guest that we have is a writer and an actor, and is most well known for his work with Funimation Studios, where he's voiced many, many, many characters in many productions, including Assassination Classroom and Tokyo Ghoul, right? Please welcome the proud member of the couchsurfing community since 2011, Austin Tingle! Now, we've got some special Shakespearean type music for you. And the reason for it is because your panel tomorrow night at 9 sounds very funny to me. It's entitled Raunchy Shakespeare. It's an 18+. What can we expect from that?
Oh, for a muse of fire that would ascend the brightest heaven of invention, a kingdom for a stage, princes to act, and monarchs to behold the swelling scene. Pardon, Jon St. Pardon the flat, unraised spirits that have dared to bring forth on this unworthy scaffold so great an object. Can this cockpit hold the vasty fields of France? Can we cram within this wooden, the very casks that did affright the air in Agincourt? Come, gentle St. John. Come, Youmacon, for thou wilt, upon the wings of night, whiter than ravens, whiter than new snow upon a raven's back. Come, lovely, black-brown Youmacon.
Should I see my words fall out in pieces and land upon the floor like simple feces, I shall step back and touch myself anon.
Well, I am easy love, my lord. I go off and on in pleasure. And being your slave, what should I do but tend upon the times and hours of your desire? I have no precious time at all to spend, nor services to do till you require.
Yeah, hope we don't play that game.
This story shall the good man teach his son, and Youmacons shall ne'er go by it. But we here shall be remembered, we few, we happy few, we band of brothers. For he that sheds his blood with me today shall be my brother. Be he ne'er so gentle, this day shall honor his conviction.
Well, now I got the lead for you too?
Do you mind?
Screw that. Austin Tingle, ladies and gentlemen, Austin, check out Raunchy Shakespeare. Don't miss any teamwork panel, it's going to be hilarious.
I will teach you one of the greatest life lessons of all that we learned from Shakespeare, which is that everything in life is really all about sex, except of course for sex, which is really all about power. Thank you.
Austin Tingle, you're the best. Raunchy Shakespeare, that's going to be fun. Our next guest, by the way, is a New York-based veteran voice actor, director, and producer who's been involved in dozens of anime series, audiobooks, video games. She, by the way, is currently the director of Pokemon XY. She also recently, and she doesn't know I know this about her, but because I creep on her on Facebook, she biked over 25 miles around Manhattan just so she could brag about it on Facebook. Let's welcome to the stage, Lisa Ortiz! Come on, Lisa! You look like you've been biking.
I biked all the way here. It was really, really exciting. I'm gonna brag about it on Facebook. Don't tell anybody I didn't do it, okay? I mean, I totally did. It was really great. I'm very excited.
Now, I got a question for you about your panel. You have one tomorrow at 2:30, and it's a how to create a character voice panel. Is that right?
Yes.
So this is a technique of using your throat and your embouchure and your... What is it exactly? How do you do it?
Sock puppets.
Sock puppets.
Yeah.
So all of the attendees who come, they have to have sock puppets? They can just take their socks off.
Yeah, just take your socks off during the panel. We're gonna put together socks. We're not going to do that yet. We're gonna use our voices. But if you do want to take off your socks and then put like little faces on them and do stuff, seriously, do that on your own time. Seriously, because that's gonna be really weird and we'll bring freshener.
That sounds like fun. Now, the first thing you've got going on today is at 5 o'clock, so you have a little bit of time to get ready. You have autographs at 5, and then you have autographs also tomorrow at noon, and photo ops tomorrow at 4. I mean, you're a busy girl. You've got the King of the Con, you're going to participate in that.
Yeah, I'm very excited for this.
So you and I will be battling for the crown that Tom Whalen took away.
I am totally going to, I feel like I'm going to win, and then I'll just grab it straight from Tom when I see him on Tuesday.
Okay, and if you win, Queen of the Con, obviously.
I still would like to be king. I feel that's very sexist.
What is it, King of the Con for a reason?
I would like to be king of the Con.
Absolutely. Oh, thank you so much for coming out. Lisa Ortiz, everybody. Give it up for Lisa! And now it's time to introduce you to the reclusive fanboy turned voice actor, writer, and AR director from Space Dandy and Black Butler. Let's make the noise for J. Michael Tatum! There you are. So good to see you again. Come on, grab a microphone. I see that at least 2 of your panels this weekend are 18+ panels. Any particular reason for that? You potty mouth?
I tend to use very saucy language that only people over 18 should hear.
Oh, do give us an example, won't you?
I can't, because they're my
Fucking you can. I just dropped the first F-bomb. Give us just a tiny little taste.
John, shut the fuck up and let me do this the way I want to.
I made him say the F word.
Not my first rodeo. So I love doing those panels because the fans that are of age can get to know me a little better.
Okay, so the panel you have tonight at 8 o'clock is WTF 101.
Yes.
Tell me about that one.
Well, it's kind of a surprise. You have to. There's a gimmick to it. It's a Q&A, but it's a Q&A where I encourage, in fact, insist that you ask me uncomfortable questions.
Have you put your wife yet?
You have to come to the panel. And you may or may not be put in a position where I get to ask you an uncomfortable question, and you get to answer on mic in front of everyone else in the room.
That sounds like one I need to grab.
Yeah.
All right. So, and Saturday you've got Q&A at 6 o'clock.
Yes.
And so you're just answering questions for an hour?
That's like family friendly.
Family friendly, okay.
Slightly less cursing.
And you will be a part of the panel I'm hosting called Unfiltered. That's tomorrow at 8:30.
Yes.
And that one, again, 18+, no recording of any kind, because I'm going to make him say stuff that he's going to regret later.
I already have.
J. Michael Tatum, everybody. Let's give it up for J. Michael Tatum. So glad you could make that this year. Up next, she's currently listed as the most prolific anime voice actor in the USA. I shit you not. She's lent her voice to over 400 anime titles. You probably know her best from her roles in Panty and Stocking. Or maybe Fairy Tale. Monica Rial is here. We're going to welcome Monica Rial to the stage. Monica Rial.
And Dragon Ball Z Super Bulma!
So glad you're here. Now, I have 2 questions for you.
All right.
Okay, did we get you at little to no cost because you have the word free tattooed somewhere on your body? Oh, it's right there. Oh, I was hoping she was going to have to...
It's not actually about the anime. Sorry to disappoint. Everybody goes, hey, you like boys swimming, don't you? And I'm like, oh, crap. I really meant like free, like a bird. Like I'm a free spirit. If you haven't met me yet, by the end of the weekend, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Okay, my second question for you is, and now you're going to know that I creep on you on Facebook.
Oh, crap.
How would an American go about finding a Portuguese restaurant in Montreal, Canada?
Oh, it was brilliant. I'm originally, my family's from Spain. So anytime I go abroad, I look for food that's related to Spain and Portugal because I'm from Galicia, which is al norte de España, muy cerca de Portugal. So,
do you speak Portuguese?
No, pero yo puedo hablar en español.
That's Portuguese. It means now 5 times the power.
I like that. Very nice. But you guys, I'm super stoked to hang out with you and see you this weekend, so come hang out.
Okay, so today at 4 o'clock, our panel is Meet Monica Rial. If you've not met her yet, 4 o'clock is the time to meet her. Monica Rial, everybody! Our next guest is the anime and video game voice actor who's best known as the narrator and Teen Gohan from the Funimation dub of Dragon Ball Z. You also know him from the movie Wreck-It Ralph and Street Fighter. He's our favorite human teddy bear, Kyle Bear! Okay, wait, what do you call that? What is that exactly?
It's like prom queen or something?
Prom queen. Now, you've got a panel called Video Game Voice Acting that's, I think, tomorrow at noon.
Yes.
And you're going to be putting attendees through vocally stressful tests of performing the emotives and expletives that we have to do as voice actors at the end of all of our recording sessions. Are you doing this just to make them lose their voices and feel sympathy for you and maybe support the SAG-AFTRA strike we're on right now?
That's right. For people who don't understand, the whole strike situation with the union and the video game producers, it's like, they're just whiny actors. No, come to the panel. We'll put you through the ropes. You know, doing the fight sounds, the power-up yells, all that stuff, and the death screams. We'll see.
You know, I've recorded a game where I lost my voice for 3 days afterwards.
Fun times.
And when you lose your voice for that's 3 days of not getting any pay.
Correct.
So if we do damage our vocal cords in a session, aren't we entitled to something? What do you think? Yeah! And every time a video game sells another 500,000 copies, we should get bumped a little bit, don't you think?
Nice.
Thank you for supporting our strike.
That's right. Not a lot of games sell millions and billions of copies, so it's like, come on, guys. They've been at the negotiation table for 2 years almost, right?
Hey, consider a game that sells 28 million copies, multiply that by $60. How much is that?
That's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
Kyle A. Bear, ladies and gentlemen, Kyle A. Bear. Are you a hockey kind of guy? Did I not say that?
I'm a hockey guy.
Prove it. Is this thing turned on? Oh, your thing's turned on. Kyle A. Bear, everybody. Okay, now here comes our favorite group of voice actors, sound designers, musicians, and entertainers who are best known for Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Turn out Rooster Teeth's Bitches! Give it up for Team 4-Star!
I really like that.
What up, Youmacon?
My head is gonna, like,
That's an old picture you got there, by the way.
How much?
Can I get that back on the screen real quick? I have not seen that picture in years.
Oh, that picture that we used of you? The last slide, the last house slide. Did we see that one again? Now, fellas, while they're looking for it, I see your panel this weekend is called Main Panel.
Yes.
So, surely you didn't run out of ideas. Why not a catchy, sexy, or ridiculous panel name of some kind? Why Main Panel?
You know what? Because we realized that after coming to Youmacon for so many years, we're the main event, man.
Oh!
The main panel.
They are the
highest draw at Youmacon, ladies and gentlemen, Team 4-Star. That's why they're here every damn year.
You can't stop us unless you stop bringing us, in which case you have officially stopped us.
Okay, so anything special about Main Panel that we're going to learn about you guys that we don't
Main
already know?
panel, I'm just going to throw this out there. We may have a special trailer to premiere for a special project that has yet to be mentioned.
Okay, go ahead and mention it now.
Okay, it's come. Yeah, show the main panel.
I tried. I
Try so hard. He's really good.
They won't spill beans. They're so good about it.
The one thing that should be mentioned about it is that abridged, the term abridged is nowhere in the title.
in the title.
Ooh, that means a little. Wait, that means this is new, original.
Original.
Oh, I got a little chubby just now.
I know, right?
That's exciting. I bet you did too.
It's down there. I mean,
Why do you think I have my back here?
Team 4-Star, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Team 4-Star! Love you guys. Now get off my stage. Ladies and gentlemen, the robots of Steam-Powered Giraffe are like nothing you've ever seen if you've never seen them. They're not just a band. Steam-Powered Giraffe is an experience that must be seen and heard by the entire family. So bring the kids along and let's take a look at the video real quick of Steam-Powered Giraffe.
Hi, we're Steam-Powered Giraffe, and we're so excited to be here for
Youmacon.
That's right, Kiki. We couldn't be more excited. Hey, we'll see you all at the concert later on. Be sure to have a great time here at
Youmacon.
Nice dubbing, huh? Ladies and gentlemen, Steam-Powered Giraffe! Come on up! So glad you're here again. Wonderful to see you. Now, we're really looking forward to your shows this year, and we want to know what new and exciting things can we expect from Steam-Powered Giraffe. Tell us a little bit. Just tease us a little bit.
Well, it's the same show we've been doing for the last 9 years. If you've seen it once, you don't have to come. No, I'm just kidding.
We got some new songs, some new tricks, and secrets to share with you tonight at our concert, so you're gonna want to show up.
And our brand new album, Quintessential, just dropped in September, so we're excited to drop that all on you guys too.
Later on tonight, 7 p.m., we got panels and autographs and another panel. The weekend?
Yeah. Oh, it's right on the screen.
Oh, so it's right there for your convenience.
That is cool.
Steam-Powered Giraffe, everybody! If you see only one concert this weekend, make sure at least one of them is Steam-Powered Giraffe. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. in this year. The people love you. And now if I can just have my theme music, please. I hope you'll all find time to join me at my solo panel. It's tomorrow at 4:30. We'll have the very first ever live Duke match where your Duke impression can win you some really cool prizes. Plus, I'll be prank calling your friends on the phone, telling tales of terrible voiceover jobs, and the usual nonsense. That's the Jon St. solo panel, and that is tomorrow at 4:30, and I hope you'll join me. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for opening ceremonies for Youmacon 2016. Please have yourself a